Wrestlers, hey, what's up? It's Coach Fountain. Look where I am. We are in the wrestling room this week. Excited to be here, excited for our return. I'm going to start laying some of that stuff out here in just a minute. But as always, let's open up with a joke. Did you hear about the kid napping at school? Yeah, he woke up. See, because he was asleep. It's one of those kind of jokes. Okay. All right. So, hey, sponsor shout out time. I'm going to move to my right, left if you're watching the video. Hey, sponsor shout out this week goes to Body Masters Collision Repair. Thank you so much for your faithful financial support of Central Wrestling. We appreciate everything that you guys do. We appreciate you guys. You being a part of the sponsorship family of Central. The Laniers are great folks. Period. Every interaction I've ever had with them, just phenomenal people to meet. And then everybody that talks about them, says this about about working with them, the same way. They're just excellent people to be around and work for, and I completely I get behind that 100%. So to Body Masters, thank you so much for your support of Central Wrestling. We can't thank you enough. And without you guys, this stuff it's not possible. So we really appreciate you guys. And hope everything's going well for you guys. And if heaven forbid, you should need a collision repair shop, Body Masters Collision Repair in Carrollton, Georgia. Hit them up, guys. Great folks. Once again, thank you so much for all you do and your support of Central Wrestling. Okay, let's go back. FCA. FCA June 3rd, 7:30. The visual right here is showing it all. That would be tomorrow or today if I don't get this posted until Wednesday. That's the visual. I think it's Kerry McCoy this week. So that would be a great thing to sit in on, guys. Obviously, character driven and educational. Really do appreciate that. If you can be there, if you can take part in that. Okay, so let's start laying this out. This is kind of the big video that has a lot of information in it as far as things that you guys have to know. So I need you to pay close attention to this. Okay? We will resume 2 workouts a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, starting June 9th. So next Tuesday, June 9th, from 4 to 6 p.m. Okay? Thursday will be 4 to 6 p.m. as well. We have a very limited time slot in the weight room, and these the things that we're going to have to do, the restrictions, the additional restrictions that we're going to have to uphold, I guess is the word. They're pretty intense, guys. So I need you to listen to what I'm saying as I go through these regulations, I guess is what we're going to call them. So. Before you can work out, you will have to take part in the survey. I have a handwritten form that I will fill out for each one of you guys. So you get here, we'll have to take part in the survey. We will meet in the weight room at 4 p.m. All right? So we'll have to do a survey. I have to do the same survey. I have an online link that I can fill out. I have to do that. So attendance and all that stuff is going to have to be recorded. I'll also have to take your temperature. Before we can work out. So I mean, it's the same things that we have to do as employees to be on campus or in any facility. We'll have to do as well. Okay. Now, if you're considered vulnerable in any way, diabetes and asthma are the 2 main things, guys. I would really encourage you to consider working out at your home, to not opening yourself up to this risk. I will gladly talk to any parent. Once again, this is this is something that we're being encouraged to say as well. So if you have any questions, give me a holler. I would love to talk to you about this. Okay, we can't have any more than 19 kids because that makes 20 with myself, and with the state regulations, we can have no more than a group of 20. That's important. We will still have to maintain social distancing. Okay. I'm reading from this, so I'm not allowed. When you get here, you cannot use a locker room facility. So you have to get out of the car ready to work out. This is very important because we were told we have to send you guys home if you show up not ready to work out. And that's because we can't allow contamination in any other facilities. We have to be able to closely monitor what facilities people have been in and been out. Do not use the restroom while you're here. If it absolutely has to go down, and we don't want you to, but if it does have to go down, it's going to be one person at a time. Okay? Bring your own water bottle. Every bit of water that you think you're going to drink, probably safe. Just bring a big bottle or bring a gallon of water, whatever. You cannot share water bottles. I've sent you home if that happens. Can't share water bottles. Can't drink from the fountains. So you have to make sure you have your own water bottle. All right. We're encouraging you to wear masks. Obviously, not when you run outside. That can be pretty difficult. But everything that's going on in the weight room, we are really encouraging you to wear a mask. And that's because there are already cases coming back where it can point to people that had masks on that were around a person that ended up testing positive for COVID did not have to quarantine for 14 days. So wearing a mask, this is your benefit, okay? This is not necessarily everybody else around you too. Although, we're teammates, we love each other, we do those kind of things for each other. Okay. We can only lift weights and run. We can't do anything that involves drilling or any kind of contact like that. Other sports, like they can't use footballs and stuff like that. We can't wrestle yet. Okay. Make sure your physical is up to date. If you got the free physical last year, it looks like, and I will communicate the time when I know it. But June 24th will be the free physical date this year. If you got the free physical last year, it is good through July 27th. If your physical ran out anytime between the end of wrestling season and whatever the free physical date was last year, I can't remember what day it was. I want to say it was like May 19th, but I can't remember. If your physical ran out in that time, then you need to make sure that you get another physical done before you come. Once again, if you have asthma or something like that, you need to make sure you talk to your doctor and see what your doctor says about you participating in these workouts, if that puts you at any additional risk, and how they feel about it. There will be no chest bumps, high fives, like all of the contact stuff is done. Okay, just for the time being, until as long as we're in phase 1 of this return. No spectators or parents are able to come into any of the facilities. You can sit in your car. They're asking that you not even get outside of your car, but you can't come in if we're in the wrestling room, you can't come in the wrestling room. If we're in the old gym, I think is where I know is where I've chosen for us to do our conditioning and agilities. And you can't come in the weight room. That's part of us keeping that number at 20, and this is going to be closely monitored. Okay. All right, and I think that's everything that applies to you guys. There's a host of information that applies to me in making sure that we do these workouts safe. Now, I know this video is getting long, and I know and now I've said all of these things. Guys, this is what I want you to understand. It seems very excessive. It seems unnecessary, but your opinions here about this virus don't matter. If you have been I would have hung out with 100 people before, during, and after COVID-19 person all along. It doesn't matter. What I can tell you does matter is this is our responsibility. Typically, wrestlers, we kind of like to buck the system. This is not one of those things, guys, because we will be closely monitored with this if we choose not to follow these regulations. Wrestling will be shut down. B, we also run the risk that the entire school's athletics could be shut down for training during this time. So let's just do what we are supposed to do for the time being and make sure that we are able to do these things. We are grateful for the time that we have, and we're going to utilize that time. Okay? So once again, Tuesday, Thursday, 4 to 6, we're going to lift, we're going to run. It's going to be very different than anything we've done before. Okay? But we're going to have to maintain that distance, and that will be strictly enforced. If you feel like you can't do that, or you just won't do that, I would ask you to check yourself, because this is bigger than just us, okay? But B, if you just absolutely feel like that's something you can't do, then don't come, okay? It's time for us to kind of pull together and do what we can do while we can do it, okay? I'll be very quick with this next bit. I don't have any clever stories or anything like that this week. I just want to tell you this week, in light of everything, know what you believe and stand for what you believe. Okay? I want us to be smart in the things that we do, and I want us to be smart about how we go about the things that we do. But it is very important that you consider the ramifications of everything that's going on, of everything that you do. And guys, love wins, period. You treat people the way you want to be treated, and it wins. All right? People will know you love them, and you will know that you love them, and that's what will matter. Relationships, it will beat all this other stuff. Just love people, love your brothers. We can be an example, such an example like that. Once again, I'm sorry this is a very long video, but I love you guys, and I am so excited to see you guys soon. All right, bye guys.